Watch the safety creep.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 28 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Procise taking it in. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 65 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson now. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one-up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
3 down. Check 26.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. On the move to his left. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Wilson, flushed out right. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to fire one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Now Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. He hits his running back, Procise. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Ravens 8. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Wilson, operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On 1st down, Procise. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
50 seconds to Mike.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
Still got 4 down, 4 down. Motion out of the backfield. There.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Hustle. Yo, Banjo. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Now Jackson, flush to his right. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line.
Check it back.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey. 54's Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now it's Jackson rolling to his left. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have have right now by getting this late score in the half.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Double count. Gun. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Hey, 0, 0, 0. One fluff. 57. Come up the ball hard. Screen,
Throwing again on second down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Ravens take over first and
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
57's Mike 57.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll run it.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Check 99. Check 99. Shim.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On first down, Ingram. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Check. Crunch. Check it to 6. Bullet. Half.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 8-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 44, Wilson flush to his right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. To throw is Wilson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now it's Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Now it's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They'll try and run down here with Procise. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Go. Mike 57. Tempo.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore there to make the grab. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt.
Hey guys, listen. 57. Go, 4 down. Slow.
From the gun, it's Wilson. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
6 man. Check cross.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
On second down, Ingram. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Jackson. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Friday.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Sponge.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing is Jackson, being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3. Pick the edge.
This is Ingram. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Zip it. Motion. Check 24. Let it go.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now is Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Out of the gun, here's Procise. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Wilson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Check 50, check 50.
Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Check, 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 check.
Now Jackson. His pass caught with the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Ready, ready.
The Ravens take over first and 10
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take the wins home.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Check line 54. Line 54. Pick it up. Alert. Check. Lucky. Let's go. Come on. Watch twist.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
12.
Wilson. That's going to be caught by Nick Ballore. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Gun.
Here's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check.
Hey, 0.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. D Ford, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
25. Check 25.
Watch twist.
Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. D Ford. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 180. No gain on this defense, no gain. Hey, check. 57. I got you.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
21. Here we go. 1, Omaha.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, 44 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
To throw is Wilson. To throw again. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First down, Seattle.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We play to win. Let's go.
Check.
Check out. 4 down.
Jim. Tight go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4 down. Shit. You got tight right there.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. The shotgun handoff to Procise. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson, it's caught. Lockett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
40.
9:51.
Check pass.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Set.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact,
and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check three, check three.
Pull up for signal.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on fourth down.
Check 13. Check three, check three, check three.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let him do all the work, and then someone catch him at the end and pass him up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to take a shot right away for the end, trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on second and 14. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 13 yards out, where the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were...
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
56 is the mark. Yeah, Kimmy's trash.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
14. You got nothing. Check. Hey, 0.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Wilson, and he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 3 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 30, 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
On second down, a run with Breida.
Switch gears.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here we go. 180.
Right there. 54 Mike. Army.
21.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Completes it to Samuel. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Hey, come on, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some. He don't want it.
Watch twist. Watch.
Hey, go.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. 120.
Big stop. Let's go.
Slam. 2. Hit.
They'll try to run with Breida. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down. To throw is Garoppolo. And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will give them a 12-point lead. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Target. Right there.
Wilson now. Going to throw again. Left side complete to Lockett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. I got one.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there.
Zebra.
It's just me.
Easy. Cut.
Wilson throwing again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Again, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
That good for 19 and a 1st down. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run again with Carson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas. Let's watch. Let's get it.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
No chance. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Coming to you.
Now Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Wilson to throw, and it is incomplete. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
21.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Here we go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Jared Reed forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Alert 3. Joker.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a really well done.